Just as this woman was about to exit the supermarket, a bullet suddenly struck her shoulder from a distance. She quickly took cover under a shelf on the other side, tore open her clothes, and hastily treated the wound. The woman noticed her phone lying on the ground not far away. If she could get to it, she'd be able to call the police. With this in mind, she crouched down and slowly crawled towards the phone. Just as she was carefully reaching for it, the phone was instantly shattered by a bullet. The woman was scared out of her wits. At that moment, a man's voice echoed through the supermarket. After hearing it, the woman quickly looked around and realized the voice was coming from the walkie-talkie on the counter. It seemed like someone on the other end was trying to reach the store clerk. If she could get to the walkie-talkie, she could ask the person to help her call the police. Realizing this, the woman felt a glimmer of hope. She threw large bags of chips into the air to draw the gunman's fire. After doing this twice, she seized the opportunity while the shooter was reloading and dashed towards the counter, successfully grabbing the walkie-talkie. She told the person on the other end that she was under attack by a sniper and pleaded with the man to call the police and help her. As she was describing what had happened, her colleague outside also noticed something unusual. Even though the car hadn't started, the dashboard indicated low fuel. He bent down to check underneath the car and discovered a large hole in the fuel tank, with gasoline leaking out. He quickly got out of the car and headed towards the convenience store. Suddenly, a bullet pierced through his neck. Alice could only helplessly hide behind cover and watch him bleed to death. A few minutes later, she regained her composure. At this point, the only person who could help her was the man on the walkie-talkie. She explained the situation to him again, and he readily agreed to call the police for her. However, when she mentioned her colleague who had just been killed, the man on the other end actually said, "I'm the one who blew his head off." It turned out that the man on the walkie-talkie was the gunman himself. He had been deliberately toying with the woman, giving her hope only to plunge her into despair. Just then, the woman noticed the supermarket's power switch on the wall not far away. She pushed a mobile shelf to block the bullets and then rushed to the other side, quickly turning off the power. As the supermarket was engulfed in darkness, the woman was temporarily safe.